All right, so today we're on a piece of land that they like to put a house on, and they've been trying to clear it slowly by hand, especially this initial portion. But they just decided it was going to take a long time to even get to a point where they could start dropping and burning stuff. You can see right here where they've been cutting stuff. And not to mention, if you do get all these cut, they become problems for tractor tires. Not to mention, it's just a lot of work to clear out an area big enough to where you can start piling and burning. So they got me in here to take it all down. Whoops, I'm tripping over it. Take down all the little stuff and mulch it all up. That way they have room to start working on some of these bigger trees, like this one in front of me, or this one over here. But they did mark some of these trees, so we'll have to be a little careful. This lot's not real big. It's probably not quite an acre, is my guess. But as you can see, it's got a lot of little stuff, a lot of little pines, some cedars, and a few poplars. Here you can see more of what they've made. So my initial pass is going to be right through here, where they cut their path through first, and then I'm just going to work my way from over that way and go towards the road. There's a road over there, and we'll have a little bit of barrier on the road. So this, just to kind of take a note for a reference point too, there's a tree that they marked that they'd like to keep, and there's some other ones down along this way, which you probably can't see right now on the camera. It does open up a little bit down this direction in here, but not a lot. I just made this initial push just to make it a little easier from the video standpoint, to be able to walk through a little bit and see what we're dealing with. All right, so this is our progress so far. Here you can see trees that he's marked right here. So we're not doing anything up in this direction. We might clean up some of this deadfall in this area here. Just rake it into the path that we have going right now. Obviously we still got some of this to clean up. All this is going to be gone. Some of this over here, again, we're going to pull into the path and we'll grind it up. Same thing with this stuff. But that's his corner, or what will be his corner. And then he wanted us to shoot down this direction. So there's a berm right here when this used to be pasture and a field, and we're gonna keep on going straight here and then go back towards our path that's up on top. Then he can see the lay of the land and where they want to put buildings, and then start dropping some of these bigger trees too. So making pretty good progress. Machine's working good. It's always a plus. All right, so we finished up. This was basically a 4-hour job. We went a little bit over, but that's pretty much the minimum for us to come out and do any work. And basically the goal was to get all the little stuff out of the way. As you saw in the first part of the video, he had a bunch of 2-inch diameter trees, not things. And he wanted us to just make room and bypass all the bigger stuff and just go through it as quickly as we could. Now he'll get his tractor in here and he'll start taking down some of the bigger stuff himself. Use it for firewood or burn some of the brush. He also has 100 acres here, so he has a couple places he could put it. But that's the corner marker from before. The stump we left. He didn't want to spend any time on it either. So as you can see, we made a huge difference. And I think you can see in the camera that blue barrel right about here. That's where he wanted us to go towards, because the surveyor is going to come in here and actually survey off this area, because he's actually going to give it to another family member. But he was happy, met his budget, and did what he wanted to accomplish, which was make his life a little easier. And if he wanted us to, and actually spend the full day here, we probably could have really made this, just made it a little bit finer as far as, because you see some of these bigger pieces that we have here, and we definitely could have got pretty much 85% of these trees out of here too, to 90% of these trees out of here. Of course, you wanted some barrier because there is a road over there. But he just wanted us to come up for 4 hours and get what we could get done, and he was happy. Like I said, it makes his life easier now. He can see where the land lays, where he wants to put a building, and what trees they might want to keep.